oxtail. It's super delicious. You see it in all other cultures except America. It looks a little gnarly, I think. Some people might think that it's off-putting, but gotta eat the tail.
I figure whatever David Chang does with oxtail, it's gonna be great. But peering through the all-seeing magic screen at his sorry-ass condition this morning, I'm a bit concerned my man's a bit hungover.
But I don't know exactly what's gonna go with it. What else do we want?
Is he shopping at, like, the Quickie Mart?
Should've done my homework. I grabbed some Korean kombu, a doenjang. It's Korean version of miso, but this is super funky. Some dried chilies, might make a sauce. We have some leeks, some rice cakes. If we go the soup route, we'll go with this, apple pear. Looks like an apple, tastes like a pear. This is the best sauce. But the face, look how angry she is. It's like my aunt. It's awesome. Beef jerky, it's one of my great weaknesses in life. And we're gonna incorporate it into our sauce.
Whatever he's making, I call first dibs.
It's just like boiled the out of oxtails. It's one of the great pleasures in life. In my household, we'd have like Korean American Thanksgiving. So you'd have turkey and you'd have Korean dishes. My mom's braised short rib dish, kalbijim, which was really delicious. So we might do a version of that. So we got a ripping hot oven here. Koreans, they don't brown their meat. They don't get like a Maillard reaction. We're gonna brown ours. We're just gonna build a layer of flavors. I hate saying that, but it's true.
After the oxtails have been broiled, Chang combines them with leeks, apple juice, garlic, soy, and apple pear. Pressure cook till tender.
I stopped cooking for my parents for Thanksgiving because it got to be too much. You go home, see your parents and your relatives, and all they want you to do, and I'm sure every cook in America can attest to this, is like, oh, why don't you cook Thanksgiving dinner or Christmas dinner or whatever? And you're just like, thanks, thanks. I've never deep fried an oxtail before, so we'll see what happens.
Then take the tender oxtail out of the pressure cooker and deep fry them.
So we got nice color on these oxtails, and now I'm gonna glaze them in the reduction of the braising liquid. So in some of that broth, we cook some of those rice cakes, just put it on the bottom, and leave the meat on the bone.
Garnish with more scallion and fresh apple pear.
That's it.
Yeah, your turkey, Grandma. This is what I want for my holiday dinner.
Oxtail, it's no BS. It's just something that's really tasty that should be on more holiday tables.
A couple of days before the party, I call in a favor from a good friend in Baltimore. How this guy got a gig on that other network, I'll never know. He's ferociously talented, and they actually make food on his show. Of course, I'm talking about Duff Goldman, master cake maker of Charm City Cakes. And what I was looking for was a cake with like a marzipan Santa getting waterboarded. But Duff has other ideas.
Let's make a cake of a cooked goose, but it's not. It's gonna look like a bird, it's gonna taste like cake. So we're making food out of food.
To begin, Duff's associate Ben hand carves a delicious pumpkin spice cake with chocolate buttercream into the shape of a holiday goose. I always wondered, by the way, watching his show, that looks real good, but what does it taste like? Answer, real good.
Basically, what's going on right now, Ben just used a piece of chicken wire.
Turkey mesh.
Turkey mesh? Turkey mesh. To make the turkey skin sort of texture, right? He's gonna lay it on here.
Here, I'm gonna trim the turkey skin first.
That's the best part. It actually looks like an uncooked bird right now.
I know.
It's kind of weird. It's like, get that off your table. That's for cakes.
Oh,
Like, what are you doing? Like, come on.
To achieve that dark, crispy Mel Gibson's neck turkey skin patina, Duff makes paint out of dye mixed with good old Balmer vodka.
It's getting golden brown because first we put on a layer of ivory, now we're putting on a layer of brown. And so you're really getting that layered effect. The thing about this is like, you know, you just make it look like what does a bird look like when it's cooked? Now look at, see, now we're looking good.
Then out comes the blowtorch.
I love anything with a torch and fire. You know, this is kind of out of control. I mean, this is definitely cooking from the hip.
Everything is made out of sweet stuff. The platter, little roast new potatoes, even the stuffing.
nice sliced up celery. Delicious, delicious celery. And you've got nice toasty stuffing.
I happen to be in town for my monthly fix of lake trout, so I drop by to see how my cake is coming along.
Andy, so you don't have a bird for your episode, you know, so here you go.
This is genius. Oh, it's so great.
So, Chef, do you want to come over here and pipe a conversation, Hart? Come on, we did like a
You know how to pipe, right?
Balmer, it's B-A-W-L-M-E-R, right?
B-A-W, yeah, ball.
I don't think I can do this. I don't think I'm gonna fit it.
It's nice to see that no expense was spared in non-denominational offend no one or everyone decorations.
Now we got Christmas, we got Bastille Day, Halloween. There's a bunny of no denomination. Oh, Arbor Day here. Groundhog is looking for his shadow. And there's some gingerbread guys. Chef, we do the honors of the parsley.
So just a sprinkle on the top? Oh, it's so amazing.
That's a nice looking bird.
Nice.
Nice. Happy holiday.
Yes. And I love best generic holiday feast ever.
While our meat simmers on the fire like days of yore and we wait for the guests to arrive, Ruhlman and I head down to the corner for a seasonal beverage. Otto's Shrunken Head and Tiki Bar. I've always believed that we should have replaced Santa with Don Ho. And instead of some nasty eggnog, I want a Mai Tai with like umbrellas in it. Sip our drinks from the festive depths of a skull.
Happy holidays.
Thank you. Oh, come on. Now, as I understand it, the tiki craze grew up post-World War II?
Yep, when all the GIs came back from Hawaii, they brought back stories of the South Seas, and everybody was sort of jealous. The tiki craze kind of took off. Down the Beachcomber seized on that.
And America is better for it. Yeah. Tiki drinks and the Hells Angels. came right out of World War II. Really? They were like, you know, the classic Vietnam vet who comes back all traumatized and, freaked out. That was the original Hells Angels. They came out of World War II and just didn't want to do anything but ride around on bikes and hang out with their army or military buddies. Wow. That is a hell of a Mai Tai. These are awesome. These are
Thanks, guys.
best Mai Tai ever, actually. I think so. Yeah.
Chestnuts roasting over the open fire? Not really. Stories about pilgrims, that stuff is depressing. I want to escape the cold and ugliness and squalor of my everyday life, be transported aloft on the wings of Hawaiian-shirted angels. Or at least get mightily up on a bathtub-sized flaming drink with a good friend. Or Ruhlman, he'll do.
Let's go kick the out of the department store Santa. What do you say? That would be fun. What do you want for Christmas? In fact, anything you want.
Anything I want.
Other than world peace.
Solitude is what I want.
You sound like my parents. What do you want for Christmas, Mom? I just like some peace of mind. I was thinking socks. I want a tiki bar. I want a tiki bar in my apartment. With tiki torches and a little chaise lounge with like some sand on the ground. Thatch. I want this, basically. I want to move this place into my apartment. I would never have anyone over. I just drink there alone. Like shorts with the belt up to here. My cabana wear. Sitting there. With like blue veiny legs. And socks and sandals. I would sit there waving and drunk in my personal tiki bar.
That's beautiful. It's a beautiful vision of your future. You deserve it, too.
All right, Ruhlman, back to the salt mines. Let's go.
Oh, Don Ho, you should have been the next Elvis.